start belly dancing? Hi Shimmy Shakers, and welcome to my next video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please check out my other videos. I've got lots of things about belly dancing techniques, advice about dancing in Egypt, and following your dreams. So today's video is all about this question: why did I start belly dancing? A lot of people ask me this, and they're very interested because I guess they think it's an unexpected thing for me to do. The other question I get asked is, oh, is it in your background? So I'm going to tell you today how I got into belly dancing and some of the things I really enjoy about it. So I got into belly dancing at the early stage of year 2000, so 17 years ago now, which is a really long time. And at the time I wasn't dancing. I've been dancing all my life up until then, but that year I just finished high school, I was going to uni, and actually I was doing martial arts. I was doing wushu, which is a very interesting and nice form of martial arts. I was feeling very fit and healthy doing that. But whenever I was in my martial art class, I always used to think, what am I doing here? I don't want to be doing this. I just want to dance. And I miss dancing so much. The dance style that I used to do was ballet. Ballet is a really beautiful dance style, but you have to have a really small figure and be very tiny. And I also found it very unnatural for my body, like having to turn out your feet and go on your toes. For me, I loved it, it was beautiful, but it wasn't necessarily my body shape and my type. So anyway, while I was doing martial arts, I got sent a flyer, and it was a flyer for belly dancing in my area, and I went along to the class, and my teacher, Melissa Christina, she was brilliant. I didn't know at the time, but she was actually one of the best belly dancers and teachers in Melbourne, and I loved it. I really loved it. Whereas ballet was more like, oh, this is my body and this is what I forced it to do, belly dance is all about, this is me, this is who I am, and look what I can do. For me, my figure was much more suited to belly dancing. I had so much fun in the first class, even though I found the moves very difficult. I really enjoyed it, and I had a lovely teacher as well, so that really helped. This whole experience as well really taught me a very important lesson in life, and that was what my passion was. A lot of people say to me these days, oh, you're so lucky that you know what your passion is. I don't know what I'm passionate about. And you can probably see through my videos when I'm talking about belly dancing, when I'm doing belly dancing, I get really excited by it. I love it. And the way that I discovered my passion was, as I said, when I took it away from my life, I just missed it, and I realized I needed to dance, and it had to be something that I was doing all the time. That's the only period in my life that I haven't danced, was that year when I finished school, starting uni. I was doing martial arts instead that I realized just weren't for me, and that's when I discovered that I loved dance. When people ask me this question, like, oh, how did you discover your passion? I've also done a bit of research about it, and I think this resonates for me too, and I've had lots of conversations with my friends, and this has helped them, so I'm going to share this with you too, hoping that will also help you. So if you don't know what your passion is, you're still unsure what path to kind of take, think about a moment in your life when you were your happiest. Now, I don't mean a time period in your life. I'm not talking about a period of months or years. I want you to think about one instant where you really felt that you were in your element. Another way you could describe this is when your heart sings. A friend of mine said to me recently, oh, you have to do more and more activities where your heart sings. And for me, that term of your heart singing is for me when I'm in my element. When I am dancing, I just feel so happy, like there's joy running through me. And I guess one of the things I love about it is that I am making people happy too. There is nothing more beautiful than going to a restaurant or a party and everyone's really bored and they're just sitting there eating their dinner. It's not very exciting. And then you come in as the belly dancer. And when the music starts, they watch you and they're in awe of what you're doing. And then as the music builds and your dancing builds and you're getting people up to dance, they're cheering and they're laughing and they're singing and they're up dancing together, and you have created the party. These moments are so beautiful, and this is why I love to belly dance. I just love it. You are bringing joy to people. The thing is, if you're also teaching belly dancing, you're bringing people health and happiness as well. I've had such lovely feedback from my students. Some of them say things like, when I was doing a class on Monday nights, like, oh, everybody at work on a Monday night, they hate Mondays and they just go home and watch TV. But I love Mondays because I come to belly dancing and it makes me so happy. Other people say, oh, thank you so much for teaching the classes. Like, I've been sleeping better since I've been dancing. So it's a really wonderful dance form. There are so many benefits to it as well. So it does help sleep, it does help creativity, it helps confidence too. It can reduce lower back pain, PMS. It's good for fertility because you're getting all those muscles to work. It's a low impact exercise, so anyone can do it. If you're old or young, it doesn't matter about your joints, you can still belly dance. So yeah, as you can see, I am really passionate about belly dancing, and these are the reasons why I started belly dance. It was just by chance, just they said a flyer. Apparently I was the only one who actually responded to that flyer, but I think out of all the classes I attended with that teacher, that it would have been worthwhile for her anyway. And yeah, and they're the reasons why I keep belly dancing. So if you haven't tried belly dance, give it a go. You might love it. And if you're not sure what your passion is, please have a think about the times in your life when you have been your happiest and what it is about that moment that has made you really happy. I'd love to hear your stories. I'd love to hear your comments about how you discovered your passions and how you view belly dancing and how belly dancing makes you feel, or even dance in general. It would be great to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's quite a personal one. It's been quite a long one as well. But I hope it inspires people not only to dance, but also to be more creative and do what they enjoy in their lives. Thank you very much.